Hello, my beautiful Geminis, and welcome to Sincere Tarot, where you get the raw, honest truth. Your theme of the month is the Queen of Cups, okay? Possible Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer influence. But the Queen of Cups is a woman, and even if you're male, this is just getting in touch with your female side. Whether you're male or female, we both have male, masculine, and feminine qualities, okay? So the Queen of Cups is a woman who is in touch with her feminine side. She is mature in love. She has a lot of emotional intelligence. You know, she loves to love. She wants people to be okay, but she's not going to give her love to just anyone, okay? She's going to give love to people who are deserving, people who are not going to throw it away. So I genuinely feel that for you, your energy for this month is going to be very loving and very caring, being able to give and receive love, but in a mature and responsible way that is in the best self-loving interest for you, okay? All right, so before I pull some of your cards, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. It helps me out a lot, all right? So I've already shuffled my cards off camera. I'm just going to cut the deck. Very interesting, all right? So I've just pulled 4 cards from my Tarot of the Cat deck. They represent what's happening on the surface for the first, second, third, and fourth week. Now I'm going to pull a few more cards. So this is my Tarot of the Thoth deck, all right? And they represent what's happening beneath the surface. Ooh, very interesting. And last but not least, I'm gonna pull some cards from my Mystic Mondays deck, all right? So they represent your advice card, okay? So that you can get the best possible outcome. And it looks like you are going to have a pretty intense month, but you know, I think it looks like it's gonna turn out all right, and it will turn out very well as long as you listen to my advice cards, okay? So again, just a reminder for those of you, well, just for anyone, after I do the main month, I am going to pull some destiny cards, okay? So make sure you stick around for your destiny cards. I'm able to give you much more in-depth, detailed information, okay? And you pick your destiny card based on your intuition. All right, so during the first week, we have got the 7 of Swords, okay? So this is most likely you, but it could be another Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, okay? So the 7 of Swords represents just kind of having your walls up, not really wanting to let people in, but maybe you are deciding to let someone in. This also could be someone else who really has their walls up, and it's really affecting you during the first week, okay? Regardless, you know, this person has fought a lot of battles before. That's why they kind of have their walls and their shell up. They are ready to fight if they need to. They aren't necessarily at the moment, but they are letting someone into their life. And sometimes this can be a very positive omen of having that, you know, first moment where someone who has kind of blocked people out or blocked someone out, where you are allowing that in and there's that new spark, okay? So sometimes it can be the start of, you know, being in a relationship completely changing to being a lot more positive when it was much more closed off before, okay? And what's happening beneath the surface, we have got the Emperor, okay? Possible Aries influence, but beneath the surface, I feel like for most of you, this is you, but again, it could be someone else, that this person who has their walls up, maybe they're bringing this person in because they are feeling strong, they are feeling a leader, they're feeling very courageous and assertive. They are feeling very powerful, okay? So that's, you know, a lot of people will have their walls up and they think that that is empowering, but it's actually disempowering to think that you need to be protected, right? So because of the feeling of strength that this person has, I feel like for most of you too, but it might be someone else, right? That it's actually they're feeling stronger, so they're allowing to let the other person in. But the advice card, however, is the 7 of Cups, okay? So Cups, possible Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer influence. So the 7 of Cups is saying that, you know, are there false promises? Are there false prizes? Are there, you know, assurances of being gifted things or promises that cannot be kept? Is there some illusion? Is there delusion? Is there trickery? Is someone trying to trick you, okay? So just remember that your theme is the Queen of Cups. So if this has to do with love, right, and with all relationships, there is some sort of love involved, whether it's, friendship or family or lovers, okay? So just make sure that you are mature in your love for this month. Now, during the second week, we have got the Empress, okay? So this is the female counterpart to the Emperor that you got in the first week. So I definitely feel like this is you. So you were feeling very strong and powerful under the surface for the first week, and you are really able to show that on the surface during the second week. Again, possible Aries, possibly a female Aries, okay? You're showing your strength, you're showing your power, and that's just by standing your ground. You don't necessarily need to go out and fight battles, but just to be calm and assertive and collected. That's how you're showing your strength during the second week, and it really shows. However, beneath the surface, we have got the Seven of Discs, failure, okay? Possible Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn influence, all right? You might on the surface be showing like you are this powerful person, or this could be someone else, right? But underneath, whether this is you or someone else, there is a feeling like you've totally failed. This sometimes can be a loss of money or stability, of security, whether it's your home or work or something like that. But I feel like in the context that this is a loss of security when it comes to relationship, that you are kind of showing like, hey, I'm strong, I'm so powerful, but really underneath you're like really a bit more insecure, okay? But your advice card, this is a beautiful card. We have got the Nine of Cups. Again, possible Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer influence. The Nine of Cups is the wish card, okay? Don't just dwell in the negative, right? And the things that are lost, the things that can never come back, right? Think about what you want in the future. Think about the ideal future when it comes to love. This is a wish card. So during the second week, whatever it is that you've experienced, I would like for you to make a wish. What do you want in love? And that helps set out positive intentions, because, I believe that, the universe really wants to give you what you want that fulfills your desires, okay? But how is the universe or spirit meant to know how to fulfill your desires if they don't even know what your desires are? So make your desires known during the second week, right? You're really going to have a good idea what they are, because you're feeling a lack of it, right? So do you want the opposite of this? Would you like security in a relationship, someone that you can trust, someone that's never going to give up on you, okay? Make that wish, okay? Because your wish will be granted. It's just a matter of time. Now, what I see during the third week is we have got the Eight of Cups. Again, possible Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer influence, all right? So someone is giving up, abandoned effort, someone is walking away. This could be you, it could be someone else. But someone, where there once was happiness and joy and positivity, it's just this numb emptiness. It's just, yes, like pretty much just giving up, walking away, abandoned efforts. Yes, there is a little bit of hope. There always is a little bit of hope, no matter what, right? But at the end of the day, it's really not in your odds. The odds are not in your favor, and it is worth it to walk away to the brighter days. Notice how it is brighter on the horizon, okay? I'm not saying that this will never change again, but it is the right thing to walk away during the third week, okay? I'm not saying that this is like a breakup necessarily. I'm just saying like, or cutting someone out of your life forever, or maybe so this other person is doing this to you. But during the third week, at least it seems like you are taking a break, okay? Now, this is what I see happening beneath the surface, okay? And I'm just saying what I see, but remember, these are general readings. The Death card, okay? So this also could be a Scorpio influence, but the Death card is saying that, okay, it's done. It's done, it's dusted, it's over. At the end of the day, there's no going back, at least not to the way that things once were. Things will never be the same how they were at the start of whatever this relationship is, whether it was friend, family, or romance, okay? It's over, it's done, you're doing the right thing by walking away. This other person might be the one walking away, but I feel like for most of you, you're the ones walking away. Your advice card, however, is the Nine of Wands. Okay, so possible Aries, Leo, Sagittarius influence. The Nine of Wands is saying that even though this relationship and the emotion in this relationship is over, the bond, the connection in this relationship is over, at least for now, okay? The Nine of Wands is telling you that you need to prepare, that there is some sort of a battle coming up in the future, okay? So if this is a romantic relationship, I'm just going to spout off some ideas, right? You just kind of need to figure out what's right for you. But if it's the end of a romantic relationship, okay, you seriously need to be prepared. There might be some legal actions. There might be someone's taking your stuff, or if you have like a pet, like will they want to take the pet? You know what I mean? Like this person might not leave as in the future. You need to just prepare yourself financially. Do you have a shared bank account? Do you have shared car? Things like that. You actually need to kind of like look at everything and prepare yourself, because when people split up, or when roommates move out, or when friends decide to not be friends, sometimes the other person or one of the people might do some things that are not in your best interest. So you genuinely need to be prepared for that, okay? If you need to keep a diary of, you know, certain things that happen, certain incidences for legal matters. I'm just saying, I'm not necessarily seeing like legal things happening, but I'm just saying prepare yourself, right? Be prepared. There will be some sort of a battle. There will be some sort of showdown in the future, okay? So whatever that preparation means to you, okay? Now, during the 4th week, we have got the 6 of Cups, okay? Again, possible Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer influence. Lots of cups showing up this month, so it's definitely some sort of emotional relationship, okay? The 6 of Cups is looking back. You've walked away, okay, during the 3rd week, right? That the person might have, but for most of you, so your 3rd week, walked away. It's over, it's done. But you see in the 3rd week, this one little cup that's still up, that one little bit of hope. You are looking at that little bit of hope. You're thinking, what if, oh, the good times, what if things can just go back the way that they were? It is so easy to look at the past through rose-colored glasses. I'm sure you've seen that with some of the people that you've been friends with, that sometimes you might have had a friend or a family member who's in a horrible relationship, right? But then when they break up, they're like, oh, he was like this, and oh, she always did this, and da-da-da-da-da, and it's like, they were a jerk. They were so wrong for you. And even if they were a nice person, like maybe they were just so incompatible that it's like, how are you only seeing the good things? So this might be a little bit of nostalgia. This might be a little bit of rose-colored glasses. So you're not going to be in the present moment, okay? There are people around you that are just, that you don't even realize like how many people actually are around you and love you, because you keep looking in the past, so you're not in the present. So you're not really realizing during the 4th week how good you actually have it in your situation. So I suggest that you get a gratitude journal, and that's just my own personal suggestion. I'll let you know what the cards say in a second. But even if you can just say this, and it's good to say it even more so than think it. So to write it is the best, at least say it. But if every morning you can just write 10 things down that you're grateful for, and before you go to bed, 10 things that you're grateful for, you can do a journal if you want. And it could be little things: the smell of my coffee in the morning, my wonderful cat who likes to cuddle with me, the fact that my mom or my brother or my sister called me and we had a nice chat. So just things like that, okay? What's happening underneath the surface, we have got the Queen of Discs, okay? Possible Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So you are becoming a lot more grounded, a lot more sensible, a lot more practical. You also might be thinking about moving, okay? And you are going to be getting really grounded by, making sure that you're exercising, getting out, having a schedule, having a routine, and eating healthy foods, okay? And you might want to eat more root vegetables as well during the 4th week, okay? Now, your advice card for the 4th week is the 10 of Wands, okay? So whatever it was you were preparing for during the 3rd week, or what you should have been preparing for during the 3rd week, you have to do a lot of work, okay? There's a lot of work that you need to do during the 4th week, and you've just got to do it, okay? So you might want to just kind of like loiter around, not really do much, just think and, dawdle, if that makes sense. But there's a lot of work that you need to do, and you need to get to it. You've got duties, you've got obligations, you've got responsibilities. You need to fulfill them. You can't just let them go lying around, okay? Also, the 10 of Wands is telling you that it is also okay to ask for help. You shouldn't be doing this all on your own. Ask your friends, ask your family, ask your neighbors, ask your community, okay? There are people in your life, okay? Look, there are people in your life waiting around, right? To connect with you again, okay? But you're hung up on whatever the end of this previous relationship was, that you're not able to do that, but they will help you. Ask for help. There are people that will help you, okay? So yeah, I definitely recommend doing the gratitude journal. But regardless, this month, theme, Queen of Cups, you are becoming a lot more mature in love. You're going to be much more discerning. You're going to be, you know, much more specific with who you give your love to and accept love from. It's not just going to be willy-nilly, right? You're going to think about it, like think about who you're compatible with. Think about if they deserve it, if they're a good person, right? It shouldn't just be about that, you know, that attraction, that impulse, right? Because that attraction, I'm just saying, has nothing to do with compatibility, okay? So really think about and treat your heart. You really need to cherish your heart. Your heart, just, it is like, you know, the most expensive diamonds on the planet, right? It is so valuable. You don't just give, if you had like a big pile of diamonds, you wouldn't just like give them away like to anyone who was like, oh, those are pretty, right? You would be very specific. You would want to find out about this person, see if they're going to be responsible with it, if they're mature enough, if they're, you know, kind enough. Do you know what I mean? Like, you really need to treat your heart like it is the most valuable thing on this planet, and only give it to people who are deserving. All right, so now I'm going to pull your destiny cards, okay? So pick a number, 1, 2, or 3, and I'm actually gonna pull a card from each one of my decks. If you want to just get straight to your destiny cards, you can hit the timestamps in the pinned comment below, okay? Because I'm just gonna shuffle a little bit more. All right, let's see what's happening beneath the surface with your destiny cards, my beautiful Geminis. Yeah, and comment below, like, if this is resonating with you. I always love reading your comments so much, and you know, out of all the signs, you guys leave me the most comments, and I find them really helpful, and I really appreciate it. Okay. Card just flew out. I'll show you at the end. Very interesting. All right, last but not least, an advice card based on your destiny card that you picked. All right, so if you picked one for your destiny cards, on the surface we have got the 9 of Swords, okay? So Swords, possible Gemini, Libra, Aquarius influence, obviously, so it could be you, it is you. But this is someone who is disappointed, you know, they are a soldier, they have fought lots of battles, they're wondering, was it worth it? So, you know, with this relationship, you might actually, like, I don't know how long you're with this person, but you might actually be in the energy of like, was this even worth it? Like, what was the point? Like, I fought so hard for this, you know, to work, and it just like didn't really end up the way that you wanted it to, and it's not looking how you wanted it to. Yeah, so there's massive disappointment, being like, why did I try so hard? Why did I sacrifice all this? Like, did you sacrifice other relationships in your life? Did you sacrifice friends and family? Did you sacrifice opportunities in your life for this person? Because, you know, it's underneath the surface, we've got the 7 of Cups, debauch. This is a toxic energy, okay? Again, Cups, possible Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer influence, okay? So things are not good. Things are, they're never gonna get back to where you want them to be with this person, I feel like. And definitely not by sticking around. There's a lot of healing, a lot of negative toxic energy. Things used to be great, and they've just gone completely sour, including the emotional connection that you had with this person. At this stage, like, you're not going to get back to where things were with this person, and you're wondering, why did I try so hard? But your advice card, okay, is the 10 of Pentacles, all right? So the 10 of Pentacles, possible Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn influence, is saying that, you know, you do have a lot of wealth in your community and abundance. And, you know, I really think that if you picked one for the destiny card, you really should do that gratitude journal that you do have, you know, wealth, and not just material, but like with other relationships in your life. It's there, you have it, okay? And you can manifest an amazing, you know, life that you want, and community, okay? So this is wealth and community connections and relationships, all right? So just do that gratitude journal, and I think that will really be healing for you. And there is a lot of, you know, love in your life. You just gotta open your eyes and see it. If you picked 2 for your destiny cards, we have got on the surface the 5 of Cups, okay? So you might not be leaving this person straight away, or if you have left them, or if they've left you, you're still in some sort of contact, okay? But this is not necessarily a good energy. I'm not necessarily saying to walk away or to stop contacting them or whatever, okay? All I'm saying is that you're just not seeing eye to eye, and you used to get on and you don't get on, and both of you are in pain, and it's just not, you're just not in a good way, and that's just what's happening. What I see beneath the surface, however, this is amazing. We have got the Priestess, okay? Possible Taurus, possible female Taurus influence. The Priestess, even though on the surface you're going through this struggle, this emotional loss, this angst, this difficulty, the arguments, the disagreements, not being able to see eye to eye with this person, the Priestess is, you know, just showing that within you is being born this, you know, this is an amazing spiritual journey and growth that you've gone on, okay? You know, this struggle has allowed you to, within you, get more in touch with your divine nature, to get more in touch with your divine feminine. And also, have you been having dreams? I think it's really important that you listen to your dreams and keep a dream journal. There are loads of messages out there for you, from the universe being sent to you. So you just need to be receptive to them. There might be some synchronicities. You might want to keep a synchronicity journal just to get back in touch with the connection to the divine and spiritual energy. But you are growing spiritually, internally, even if it's not obvious on the surface. This has been an amazing spiritual growth opportunity for you from the difficulty in this relationship, okay? Your advice, however, is the 7 of Pentacles, okay? So Pentacles, possible Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn influence, but the 7 of Pentacles is telling you to focus on whatever it is that you do for work, a skill or trade. This honestly could be investments, marketing, anything where there is growth that you need to put a lot of time and effort into it, okay? It could be volunteer work, it could be charity work, it could be just, you know, some sort, you need to focus on your work and what it is that you do that makes you feel proud, because you are a creator, and just whatever it is that you're creating, maybe it's a project, right? So the 7 of Pentacles is telling you to focus on that, okay? Now, if you picked 3 for your destiny cards, we have got on the surface the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune, this is a very good luck card. Things are going to turn out for the better, okay? Things are going to go amazingly well, right? So this is karmic justice. This is this might be something that is predetermined, that you decided that you wanted to be part of your destiny before you were born. So this could be a twist of fate, for example. But even though it might seem like it comes from the outside, like we are the universe, so ultimately it comes from you, this is what's happening beneath the surface. We've got the 2 of Wands, this energy, this creative energy, this creative spiritual energy that is just bursting forth from you, that you do feel like you have a lot more self-control, and there also might be an opportunity for you to move forward with, okay? And this is very, very good opportunity. Whatever is coming your way, it's going to put that fire back in your belly, make you feel like, you know, you are going to have that energy to love life again, right? Now, your advice card, this is really cool, is the Ace of Pentacles, okay? Pentacles, possible Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn influence. So there is an opportunity coming your way, and it is good fortune. You need to go for it. There also might be a raise. There might be a promotion. There might be a loan that you needed. There might be a contract that you wanted to sign. There might be a house or a flat, right? So there might be a new place where you are wanting to live. You might be moving for work, for example. But this is an opportunity when it comes to, you know, the physical realm. So that could be home, that could be money, that could be work, could be a lot of things, right? As long as it's a physical thing that we need to survive on this planet in the third dimension, all right? So I hope that was helpful. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. Comment below, did this reading resonate with you? I love reading your comments so much. And if you would like a personal reading, you're more than welcome to send me an email at contact@sinceretarot.co.uk. Have a wonderful month, my beautiful Geminis.